let's talk briefly about the difference between color correction and color grading. These terms are often used interchangeably, but there is a slight difference. Color correction is taking a clip and making it so that it appears to be the same color it would be in real life. So if a scene of an ocean has a slight purple hue on it, you would adjust it to appear more blue and green, which is more true to how we see it in life. Color grading refers to changing the color tone in order to affect the viewer's emotions and how they're responding to an individual clip. Today we're going to talk about color correction, but the tools I'm showing you can all be used in order to influence color grading as well. To begin with, let's go ahead and download the footage from the Google Classroom underneath number 6, Color Grading, Color Correction, and Green Screen. You'll only be downloading the first 6 videos. For the time being, you don't need to download either of these green screen clips or number 1 forest. Now that you've gone ahead and downloaded these videos, let's go ahead and bring in this clip called number 1 presets to our timeline. Now let's make sure that we're set up to do color correction. Up at the top of your screen, where we have assembly, editing, effects, and so on, click on the one that says color. I'm already on it. When it opens, you should have a view very similar to the one that I'm looking at currently. Let's look over on the right hand side of our screen, where we have what's called the Lumetri color panel. On mine, the option Creative is currently open. Make sure yours is open as well. This is where we can find presets, so if for some reason you don't have a lot of time to adjust your color, or you're just trying to come up with a quick basic look that you can show as a draft for something, this is where you can find it. Now we have a few different ways that we can put presets onto our clips. The first one is where it says look. You just click on it, and you'll see that you have all these different options. If you become highly familiar with the different presets, you could just go ahead and find the one that you know you like. Maybe you like this one called Blue Ice, and automatically click it, and it'll just go ahead and apply. I'm going to undo that though. If you're not familiar with how the presets look, you can just use this preview panel down below. This allows us to scroll through and see how the different presets will affect our color, and all the names of the various presets are listed underneath our image. I like this one called Bleach LDR. Now if I want to go ahead and apply this onto my actual image, all I have to do is click on it, and automatically my preset is placed. This is rather bright how it looks up here, so if I wanted, I could actually lower the intensity a little bit, and you could see that it's automatically lowering on my preview, or I could raise it up higher in order to make it a more intense color. If I click on my clip down the timeline, click on Effect Controls, you can now see that I have an entire Lumetri color panel listed underneath my effect controls as well. Many of these also have our toggle animation buttons, so you can even change your color correction over time if you want to as well. Below the preset, we also have options to make it appear to be a faded film, to sharpen our image, which works very much like how it does in Photoshop, if you're familiar with that, to enhance the vibrance, enhance our saturation, change the colors of our shadow and highlight tints, and the tint balance. For the most part, this creative section of Lumetri Color isn't one you'll be using a lot, namely because it's better to go ahead and customize your color correction to your liking rather than just using a base model to place over the top. But I wanted to make sure that you saw this and know how to use it. In this series of videos, we're going to talk further about how to customize our colors in Adobe Premiere.